Now let's begin with the story of migration. Africa is known for many of its citizens leaving the land for Europe and Middle East, hoping for a better future, but there are many who chose to move southwards too. Within the continent to South Africa, our next story, an Associate Press investigation, tells you how such migrant dreams end up in death and unmarked graves.
One by one, 5 to a grave, the coffins are buried in this South African cemetery. The scroll on the cheap wood attests to their anonymity, unknown black male. They are buried in pauper section 180.
The graves are not unmarked. There is a ceremony when they are interred in that manner. Other provinces actually do cremations. But it's not like get all dumped in a hole, 4 bodies in a hole, and it's unmarked. It is marked.
These men were migrants from elsewhere in Africa with next to nothing who sought a living in the thriving underground economy of Gauteng province, a name that roughly translates to the land of gold. Instead of fortune, many found death, their bodies unnamed and unclaimed. More than 4,300 in the province between 2014 and 2017 alone. Bodies of migrants lie undiscovered in desert sands or at the bottom of the sea. Families don't always report loved ones as missing because they are illegal or because they left home without saying exactly where they were headed.
We get quite a few unidentified individuals within a mortuary, so at the moment especially just the Joburg mortuary. We're looking at 10% of the population that comes to our mortuary. At the moment we over 3,000 bodies get received at Joburg per year, so approximately 300 of those are unidentified.
With a prosperous economy and stable government, South Africa draws more migrants than any other country in Africa. The government is a meticulous collector of fingerprints. Nearly every legal resident and citizen has a file somewhere. So bodies without any records are assumed to be of people who had been living and working in the country legally. The corpses are fingerprinted when possible, but there is no regular DNA collection. The International Committee of the Red Cross and one of the Gauteng morgues have started a pilot project to take detailed photos, fingerprints, dental information and DNA samples of unidentified bodies. That information goes to a database where in theory the bodies can be traced.
So now you have somebody who doesn't have documents with them. There's no one coming forward to say, I know John or Susie or whoever, with either their own documents or this individual's documents. Their fingerprints don't come up in any of our databases.
When their fingerprints don't match the database and nobody has come to claim their body, they're brought to their last resting place, this cemetery, a large stretched out farmland across Johannesburg. Francis Nkomo, a Zimbabwean migrant, went missing in Johannesburg in 2008. He never got legal documentation when he entered the country and was therefore never registered anywhere. His older sister, Banile Nkomo, who also came to Johannesburg looking for a better life, is still looking for answers.
In July, when we tried to call him, the girlfriend said they are no more together. So that's where we lost contact from. We don't know what happened to him.
An Associated Press tally has documented more than 56,800 migrants dead or missing worldwide since 2014. This is almost double the number found in the world's only official attempt to try to count them by the United Nations International Organization for Migration. Bureau Report, Wion, World is One.